watch a conversation with Mr. Suresh Balasubramaniam. Please give us a small introduction of your company.
Yeah, we are BTG Instruments. We are a 125 years old company. Belongs to Voith Company now. Voith is an Heidenheim German-based company. We are with them since 2019. They acquired us since 2019. BTG is basically a process solutions provider working exclusively for pulp and paper industry out of these years. So our portfolio includes all measurements and control solutions and specialization of advanced process control solutions. That's our strength.
Paper mills always welcome new technological solutions if they are justified by productivity and profitability parameters. How do you evaluate your technological solution against these criteria?
We go with our solutions, okay? So we always look for a tailor-made solutions for the customer because paper industry is a 24/7 process company. So the solutions also should be in such a way that because there is a multi-variable which is coming in to the process. So every day there is a change in the process. So we go with them, understand their process, talk to the experts, and then gap with them, take their pain points and then tailor-made the solutions to them. So every industry has their own pain points. Say for example, a pulp mill has a different pain points. For a paper machine, the KPIs are different. So we take their inputs and then engage with them and go forward with that.
AI's industrial presence is growing and it looks like AI-driven products will dominate the market in next coming decade. What is your take on this?
Probably BTG is gearing up for that. We know all our instruments and analyzers are designed for a remote connectivity and cloud connectivity, and we are an Industry 4.0 ready company. So that's the reason why you can see that we are digital ready. Hence, we are bringing in with our solutions. In fact, in Indian markets, there are many industries we started accompanying our solutions and ready for getting to Industrial 4.0. And one of the mills, I don't want to name that, it's in south of India, and we have one big references in north of India, where they really acquired our solutions and they are getting the benefits out of it. And similarly, we are trying to bring that solutions to the next level of the industry where it can be make it affordable. That's where we are driving the solutions point.
There is a perception that BTG offers expensive solutions that are sometimes unaffordable for mid-scale and small-scale industries. How do you view your product's affordability in these sectors?
That's the reason why, because there is a set of industry globally where it gets saturated once if the solutions is being adapted. Then comes the sustainability. Okay, so we are now gearing up for the next stage of the mill where we are bringing in some light solutions which can be make it affordable so that those industry also can get the value out of our solutions. So that's what we are trying to bring in now. Maybe in the down the road in the next 5 years, that's our prime target, to give the industry B and C grades with our value-based solution so that they can also survive in the market and sustain with the competitive situation.
Could you please provide more information on your after-sales service?
Yeah, that's our strength in India, I would say, because in India, for these European products, the main motto for the end user is to get the value, and as well as after sales and service is the prime target. If you don't give that prime after sales and service, then we cannot sustain in the market. So we have a very good team covering the entire South Asia region to get this after sales and service support, and we have built a center of excellence in Hyderabad for this specifically to give them the sales and spare support, which they will get it within 24 to 48 hours with a breakdown or a kind of preventive maintenance they are expecting it. So that's our prime strength, and we will continue to strengthen that after sales and service where the customer can really get a true value out of our solutions.
Why should someone choose BTG's products?
As I said, we don't sell products, we sell solutions. So that's where our approach towards customer is always that we treat customer as our partner, long-term partner. We don't go for one-term businesses. So that's where our strength, and as well as our team also is going to gear up in such a way that the customer is always our long-term partner. Treat them as our to get their win-win situation also, so that the market and as well as the pulp and paper industry grow together and we get the benefits out of it.
Please share some unique selling points, USPs of your products that differentiate them from locals offering in terms of solution expectation.
The unique selling point itself is our solution, because our R&D is developing a very tailor-made solutions to the Indian market. But whereas with our local suppliers, they always do the copy-based solutions. Our subject matter expertise is our strength. So the subject matter expertise along with a very good product with the solution is what the customer is looking for. If you go only with the product without the subject matter expertise, it will fail. That's where we are really differentiating ourselves from the local suppliers.
Industry-based operator training can significantly enhance end product productivity. Since mills are so focused on their final output, how does BTG as supplier ensure effective operator training to guarantee the best outcome of your?
When we go and discuss about the project, the after sales and service and training will be our prime focus, and we specifically spend 48 hours to at least a week to train the local operators after the installation commissioning, so that the individual operator or the end, we call them as a end user ownership. So every owner of the particular equipment will be trained in such a way that they know the equipment, what to do and what not to do.
What level of growth do you foresee for your process solution within the industry?
Pulp and paper industry is the last one to adapt this AI technology because of the production of nature itself. But whereas with the other industries like oil and gas and other industries, they have gone way ahead. So pulp and industry is now embracing that, and we have a good opportunity to develop that. And we are looking forward for that market.
Anything you want to add?
No, thanks for this.
For the paper industry.
Thanks for this time, and I appreciate your support towards this. And I'm looking forward to work with Pulp and Paper Times in the near future.